welcome to Shadow Void X. My name is Sean. There's been so much stuff happening. I don't even know where to start. I really don't. Between all the stories of listening about, well, of course, this week, depending on when you're watching this, the Artemis 2 mission went off. That amazing historical moment. And there's also some other strange moments. I mean, over like the past, I think it's the past year, we've gone through like 6 scientists. Some of them have died. Some of them just went plainly missing. And then on top of everything else been happening, you have a Republican out of Tennessee, Tim Burchett, I think his name is. And he was talking about like that if you've seen the things I've seen, you wouldn't be able to sleep at night. Something along those lines. And you have the government coming out with alien and aliens.gov, you know, a way of, I guess, everyone can, a one-stop shop for your UFO needs. Figured that we'd listen to this interview here of Tim Burchett. I don't know what to think about this. You know, you let me know. After you hear this, comment below. Let me know if this is believable, because let's just watch this. You tell me.
Well, I'm still a member of Congress, so I can't really comment too much on what Matt said. But I will say this.
So wait, seriously? Are you being serious, or is that tongue in cheek?
I'm being 100% serious. Okay. I've been 100% serious. I've been briefed by just about every alphabet agency there is. And I'll just tell you this. If they would release the things that I've seen, you would stay up. You'd be up at night worrying about or thinking about this stuff. We just need to disclose it all. I'm sick of it.
That was a very interesting. I mean, it seems legit to me. You tell me. You know, for us that are interested in UFOs and the paranormal, we go back like 60, 70, 80 years, even further back, ancient times. I mean, this is why we had the TV show Ancient Aliens. There's a lot of proof that there's something else out there. And I'm glad that if the government does have something, that they're willing to finally share it with us. Now, there's a lot of implications to this, you know, religious implications, uprisings of different groups. I guess during the Artemis liftoff, there's a elevator system that retracted back, and the conspiracy theorists are already saying the astronauts were escaping. You know, the true fact is that you have an elevator system, it retracts back during liftoff. That's all. There's nobody on it. Look at this thing. You can see it glowing red. Give me a break. I know everybody's seen this. We're just gonna skip ahead to where it retracts
Booster
back.
ignition.
There we go.
And lift off. The crew of Artemis 2 now
See
bound for the
the elevator. Look at that thing glow red. I mean, that's just such a wild liftoff for one thing. But again, come on, guys. It didn't take them long. It did not take them long whatsoever to sit there and break this down. They're getting away. That thing glowed like bright red. No. So let's just end that now. Believe what you want to believe, but no. Now, there is something else that's quite interesting. On their way to the moon, there's a video showing objects flying along. Let's go into that video. You let me know. What do you think of this? This is very, very weird.
Welcome to Time Travel. While watching the Artemis 2 livestream during its flyby to the moon, I noticed something strange. Small particles drifting in front of the spacecraft. For a moment, it looked like a ship, or even an asteroid. But what was it really? What caught my attention was how it moved. It was moving faster than Artemis itself, crossing the frame in a way that didn't feel random. It wasn't like the other particles just floating around. It had direction, speed, and
You
purpose.
see that?
At that moment, I started thinking, could this actually be a UFO? I kept watching closely, trying to follow it. As the UFO got closer to the moon, it suddenly vanished, fading into the darkness of space as if it was never there. But about a minute later, it appeared again. This time it showed up below the moon, almost like it had traveled around it. Was it just space debris catching the light? Or did we just witness a UFO on a NASA live stream?
Now, I've seen this video. Oh, great. My light just went out. Oh, well. We're having a storm outside, so I figured I'd put the light on. You can still see me. That is weird. I don't know what my feelings are about this. I mean, this is outer space. We have a lot of things out there. Um, by the looks of it, that was probably like halfway to the moon. Again, there's so much space junk out there. If you ever had a chance to ever look at the space junk map, it's crazy. I'm going to see if I can actually find a picture of the space junk map. It's nuts the amount of stuff that's actually out there. This is from NASA. This is a representation of their tracking of all the space junk that's out there. We need to clean up space. I mean, seriously. But look at this. What are we doing? Why do we have so much junk out there? It's crazy. That's a lot of junk. Uh-oh. Don't want to show that. Flat earthers will go crazy. It stayed in a ball. Okay, we'll just stop that. And I said, believe in what you want to believe. I'm just sharing information. This is the space junk. How do we even fly anything through this? This is nuts. Look at this. If this is a representation of it, oh, wow. Yeah. So the Artemis 2 rocket, the chances of them actually seeing something, I'd say it was pretty darn obvious. I guess you don't realize until, I mean, NASA, at least they're sharing, saying, hey, we've got all this junk that's out there. You have a really darn good chance of seeing some of that space junk. Now, speaking of UAPs and UFOs, I thought probably let's talk about USOs, the strange things that people see in the water. Now, most of the earth has not been explored ocean-wise. It's crazy some of the stuff that's out there. I figured we've looked at UFOs. Let's look at USO videos. What we have, I believe it's like, 90% of the ocean has been unexplored. So there's a lot of people out there that believe that these objects come from the ocean. And I understand. That makes complete sense to me too. But but you tell me, that map of the space junk, that's pretty wild. And yeah, we need to clean up space. I'm surprised that people haven't died from objects falling from space. That's crazy. I still can't get over that. Here, we'll just look at it really quick. What is that? Nuts. That is nuts. Okay, let's continue on. Let's find some of those USO videos. Now, there are a lot of USO videos that I haven't seen. Now, I have not seen this one at all. So we're both going to watch this together for the first time. No idea what this is, or even if it's legit good or AI, who knows. Let's go on to it and check it out. It comes from right here, section 5120. USO captured by a surf camera. And it says, here we go. April. Okay, this is an older video. That's fine. Video shared by Ruski15 on Reddit, allegedly recorded in April 2023 in Southern California. No further information available. Underwater balloon? Question marks. Well, let's check out this video. Let's see what it is all about. Okay. What the hell is that? Whatever that is, man, it is flying. That is crazy. What is that? That's hard to tell. It really is. I don't know. I really don't know. That's really weird. That object was flying, whatever it is. I mean, I know there's fish out there that fly through the water, sailfish and other fish, tuna and stuff like that. That was something that looked like it was floating on top of the water. I have no idea what that could possibly be. Let me know. What do you think it is? Because that's weird. See if we can find another one here. Keep the USO going. Oh, there. I'm going to see if I can find it. There was a really famous video of lights underneath the water. I don't know if you've seen this before. Let's bring up that video because it is pretty wild. I'm going to see if I can find it. Now, this video is, I've seen this before, and I still don't know what it is. It comes from UFO Mania on YouTube. Go ahead, check them out. This is a wild video. You let me know what you think this is, because this is one of the most freakiest videos I've seen. And again, believe in what you want to believe in, but there's things we can't explain. This is one that I cannot explain. Humanoid figure emerging.
A very strange and unexpected situation. A couple of weeks ago in Aguartilla, Puerto Rico, in a region known as Ridge Surf Beach, as you can see here in Google Maps. This is a very small, shallow area. It's a very popular surfing spot. Usually you will never find divers or anything like that in this specific location. As you can see here on the map, precisely where a few fishermen were when they spotted this anomalous object in the ocean.
What is that? I mean, I've seen this before many, many times. I have no idea what this is.
What at first appears to be this luminous object under the ocean floor startles the onlookers a few feet away from their boat. In hopes of trying to figure out this strange luminous object underneath the ocean floor, the fishermen approached the object very cautiously, with care and concern while trying to figure it out.
I don't know what to think about this. I mean, could it be a personal submarine?
The two fishermen, already baffled, get as close as they can to the strange underwater phenomenon. They're looking at it and they're extremely confused because they're noticing some strange anomalies under the ocean. The two fishermen are completely baffled, but check this out.
Mira, empezó en el puente y está en la boya, mira la boya. El puente está a mano izquierda. Mira eso, mira. Mira eso.
Hell?
¿Hay algo ahí? Mira algo ahí. Míralo. Yo no sé qué carajo es eso, dale para atrás. Si no quieres saber, dale.
I don't know what to think. Again, that's on UFO Mania on YouTube. Go check them out. It is just weird. So weird. Here's another video, but this looks so interesting. It looks like it's I wish there was some more information on this. Okay, there is. Let's watch this. So all the information that's actually on here right now, according to, probably kind of hard to read on your end, but it says on there, this footage was captured in 2002 by a Japanese agency for marine earth science and technology at a depth of 421 meters or 1,381 feet. It says, although amazing, the squid in the frame is not the most noteworthy thing. Well, let's play this video. Let's see what else there is with this.
Was captured in 2002 by the Japanese Agency for Marine Earth Science and Technology at a depth of 421 meters or 1,381 feet. Although amazing, the squid in the frame is not the most noteworthy thing. Someone has suggested
Did you see
this
that?
is a
That was
fast
wild.
and
What was
bioluminescent
that?
animal, but the non-organic
looks like a
object
disc shape.
is
Look at that
plausible
thing.
too, which would make this an unidentified submerged object. What do you think? Is this a real USO?
I think it is a real USO.
This footage
Let's pause that for a second. Look at this thing. It looks like a disc shape. You let me know. What do you think this is? I mean, that's almost, wow, what did they say, 1,400 feet? Almost 1,381 feet underneath the water. What would be down there that looks like that? I can't think of anything. I mean, granted, we haven't explored a lot of the oceans, but I highly doubt that there's these silvery discs, that are quite common to see. Now, this next video comes off of Catalina Island. I've seen videos of this weird looking object. It looks like a person. That is wild. There's different filters. Well, what is that thing? I mean, I wouldn't consider this a USO, but it is over the water. I mean, it almost looks like, I don't know if you've seen the videos in California where they show, almost looks like a humanoid being falling or flying around. And people have seen it, there's been hundreds of videos. This is wild. I mean, the object is obviously moving. My intentions of making a video today, I had no idea what I was going to talk about because of all the things that have been going on. It's like you get pulled one way, you get pulled the other way, and you don't know what to talk about. And I figured I hope that the astronauts return safe, during this Artemis 2 mission. And hopefully those, seeing the amount of space junk out there, hopefully explains probably a good cause to what those objects were, because there's so much of it. I didn't realize there was that much junk out there. But some of these USO videos, we'll dive deeper into USOs at some point, but just to share some of those, I figured, kind of break away from the monotony of the whole week. This has been a crazy week, especially with, what's going on over in the Middle East. So thank you for watching. And I'd like to also say thank you. I had like 9 new subscribers this week. I'm happy for that. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. It really does. I hope to gain more support in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.